Oh, just for you, Dan. If anyone watches the Travel Trolls channel with Dan and Mazzy, and watching his walk that he's been doing for charity to help Mazzy's dad get some equipment. It was in the news and whatever. If you want to look it up, it's not for me to say what happened to him, but Mazzy's dad, Tom, had some life-threatening injuries, and as a result, Dan is doing a walk, but he's majorly done some damage and he's got to rest up for a while. So the walk has stopped for the moment, but he is on a recovery, and at the moment him and Mazzy are going around in their travel troll truck, their motorhome, and they're doing little blogs every day about their travels. They're in Scotland at the moment and they're going to be going all over, and they do sort of a half-hour thing every day, which some of you may find interesting. So please pop over to their channel. If you watch some of it, Dan does talk to the animals, so come on in, and they tend to ignore him. And I said about why not have some t-shirts made up, because he's now got a saying of ignorant git, because the animals won't come to him. So I wanted to show Dan and everyone else on his channel, please subscribe to my channel. It's nothing like his. There's all sorts of bits on there, cars, things that I've bought, some tools that were stolen fairly recently, which I've got back, most of them anyway. And the lad that, this is my garden, okay, goes all the way down to the house, and it goes as far as those trees there, and it was the people that are, can you see the caravan? I can't see, where's my finger? Somewhere over here, there's sunlight's, but anyway, there's a caravan there, and it's those people. It's a foster kid that they've got, he's 16, and it's him that stole my tools. But anyway, but just for you, Dan and Mazzy, these are not ignorant grits. That is Emily. They're called teddy bear sheep, Emily, and this is Coco, and that's Mrs. Crisp, and I'll show you something in a minute why she's called Mrs. Crisp. Probably you've sussed it, but these are Ryland sheep, Emily and Coco, better known as teddy bear sheep, because although Coco's looking a bit rough, they're going to be sheared soon, but because they have teddy bear sort of faces. But right, Mrs. Crisp, what have I got? Wussies. Oh yes, quavers. There, Mrs. Crisp is not an ignorant git. No, not when you're being fed quavers. There's Emily. Emily likes a quaver as well. Emily, here we are. Emily, here we are. There. Now have some more. You didn't get very much, did you? Have some more. Ouch! That's my fingers. That's not nice. Sheep, in the first year, they have top and bottom teeth. But as they get older, there we are, Mrs. Crisp, they lose the top set, I think it is, and they just have the bottom set. Here you are, Coco. So yeah, that's how you can sort of tell already from a sheep that's 1 year old and a sheep that's not. There you go. No, that's my fingers. God, that was sore as well. So and so, right, let's tip these out. And I've just had to redo the fencing. Oh, I can't get the last few out. I've just had to redo the fence. Oh, they really like this. There we are. There we go. No, you can't eat the packet. Or cheese curls, they're like quavers, you know what I mean. Because they were, oh, now there's a, yeah, they're all gone there. Because they were getting out up there. I've just had to redo a bit of electric fencing, and then they were travelling across fields over there somewhere, getting out and then walking down the road, which isn't very good. It's a quiet road. I've got some nosy neighbours, and they really get the up and, oh, your sheep are out. Well, they know where they live, and the law is that it's not my responsibility to keep them in. It is actually other people's responsibility to keep them out. So that's the law. But we don't want them getting out, so we do keep them in. We've got electric fence all the way down to there, and we'll go and have a little wander. Hopefully they won't get out. They're still looking for some crisps. Not going to find any. They do like daisies. Hopefully they can't get across the field at the back there, because there is a ditch, but it's not unheard of, and the Mrs. Crisp will lead the other two to trouble, and if she can get out, she will, and they follow. They will probably eat the daffodils that we planted a couple of years ago, because none of the other daffodils have popped up, and we planted hundreds, and we wanted to do this as like a bit of a woodland, but we've got rabbits here. I'll show you where the rabbits hide. I've seen a fox today, and unfortunately the fox has eaten our gander, which we've had them for about 5 years, our geese, and never any problems. We have had chickens taken and ducks, so we've got to be doing the fencing for those. So we haven't got any chickens or ducks at the moment, but the geese have never been bothered by the fox, or the fox never bothered the geese. But the fox has had our gander. His name was Ernie, and yeah, unfortunately no more. So we have two ladies left, Doris, which was his lady friend, and unfortunately she's on her own with one of the daughters. The rabbits go under the shelter. This is a shelter for the sheep when they're up here. But at the moment, because they've been getting out, they've got some food in there. See, they've got food there. Lovely food. No, they want to get out over there, and they nibble through there. Nibble through the neighbour's garden. They're not content with staying in here. But you can probably see where we had the bonfire, and the geese have disappeared for now. They were up here, but we've got some geese. They're sort of ignorant gits, but just for you and Dan and Mazzy, those sheep are not ignorant gits. And I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can pick it up, that clicking, I can't see it. Sometimes you can see a spark, but can you hear it? That tick, tick, that's the electric fence, for no one that knows, shorting out on the grass. And it's actually mains operated electric fence. So actually, and what it does is it's that sort of powerful. It will actually kill the grass, and brambles and stuff. It electrocutes them, and that's the end of that. And there's a piece of wire here. Hopefully it's not connected, which it might be, but anyway, I didn't get a shock of it, so I don't think it is. But there's a piece of wire that I've got to get out, and yeah, that's not doing a great deal at the moment. Anyway, something else that needs sorting out, which I will have to do. I have to turn the fence off. Yeah, it goes through into there. That's been broken somehow. Something's run through that. Something pretty hefty. So yeah, got to get that sorted. But it is what it is anyway. So something else got to get sorted. So there she comes. Say they're going to get sheared soon, and maybe I'll do a video on that. But I'm sure on my channel I've got videos of sheep being sheared, possibly, and they're going to be getting sheared on the 18th of May this year, which is 2019. So, and they will be probably grateful for it, although it's the very end of March. It's very warm. It certainly is today. We could still have some cold nights, still have some frost. Hello, Mrs. Crisp. It's a good girl. Yes, you are. You're lovely. Yeah. There's from Mazzy and Dan. Yeah, because they think that sheep are ignorant gits. Well, a lot of them. Anyway, yes, and you got your tuft here, haven't you? Yeah, and you like a bit of a rub. You certainly do. And don't bother mentioning mint sauce, because Mrs. Crisp doesn't know what mint sauce is. And as their pets, you're not going for chops, are you? No. There we go, there's the others having a wander. And I don't know if you can see the bits of white there, but that's what was left of Ernie, unfortunately. So anyway, I hope the video hasn't been too long. I hope you found it a little bit interesting. We did see the fox when we walked up, really red colour as well. One of the dogs chased him out the garden, but the fox was bigger than the dog. But yeah, we've now got to be a bit more sort of careful, obviously. I won't be shooting the fox if anyone's concerned about that. I don't think there's any fox hunting around here anyway. People might shoot them, but we won't be shooting it. It's up to us to keep our animals safe. So that's that. If anyone wants to help with any fencing, I've got all this to do. Someone put it up for me. I struggled to do that. Someone put it up and it just fell down. It's pretty useless. It's all twisted and whatever. We've got a bit of a pond over there for the geese, and the sheep will drink from it, but we give them fresh water. That's the garden. You might be able to see the geese just there. They're very there. One is an Ebden geese, which is Doris. She's a pure white one, for those that don't know. That was a rabbit. I don't know if you heard that. That was a rabbit. All sorts of wildlife. Let me pick up their feed bowl. Their water bowl already. Rather, they've got another one. And the other one is an Ebden cross, and I can't remember what it's crossed with. But that's one of her daughters that we kept. They've got a nice little house in there, which they don't like to use. But I can't help that. And then all this fencing is going to get redone and sorted, so that come the end of May we can have some ducks in here, nice and safe. We'll probably get some chickens as well. They'll have a nice pond. What are you looking at, Emily? Can you see what they're called? Teddy bear sheep? Emily? Yeah, Emily. Anyway, that's that. Thank you very much for watching.